Welcome to Flipping Miami, a podcast for those who want to learn real estate investing, do more, and make more. Now, here is your host, Raul Bolufe.
Welcome. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in this world. Welcome to my crib, by the way. This is my crib. I usually do these videos from my office, but I'm in my crib today. It's been an interesting month. It's been an interesting 2 months. And I want to talk about getting your foot in the door, okay? I just had my meetup last week on Tuesday. We do it the last Tuesday of every month in our office. If you're in South Florida, check it out. You can find it on meetup.com, or I think on my website's on there, whatever. Last Tuesday of every month in our office. If you want more information, just reach out to our email, or there should be a link here in the podcast. And many people really want to get into this game, right? Really want to get into real estate investing, really want to get into wholesale. And young, middle-aged, older, doesn't matter. There's two ways to get in the smart way, and I will go over them in a second. First off, thank you for checking out this podcast. This is Flipping Miami. Also, you can check this video out on YouTube Raul Bolufe, and you can check me out on raulbolufe.com. I have a bunch of free stuff there. You got my podcast. You got I got a free course that you can get on there. A bunch of different things. raulbolufe.com. So let's get into these two ways to be able to get to the two best ways to get into real estate investing or wholesale. Really any business, but let's talk about real estate investing. One, depending on your budget, depending on your life situation, your financial life situation, get a coach or get a mentor. That is number one. If you have some money because you've had a good job, you had some money saved up, or you just have some money saved up, or a family loaned you some money, et cetera, get a coach, get a mentor. That is number one. Why would you say this, Raul? Okay, let me ask you a better question. Let's assume you didn't get a coach or a mentor. Okay, you really want to get in. You have $20,000 saved up in the bank, $50,000 in the bank. Okay, let's assume you want to get in, but you don't have a coach or a mentor. Awesome. What do you do? Who do you call? What website do you use? What spreadsheet do you use? What do you say on the phone? How do you get your first deal? Where do you get the leads? How many leads should you be getting? What's the cost per lead you should be getting? Should I go on an appointment? Should I do a phone appointment? How do I get a deal over the phone? How do I get a deal in person? Can you answer all those questions? My guess is no. And you shouldn't. And your journey when you're starting is to answer all these questions. Would it be valuable to have somebody answer these questions with you in your situation? Because everyone's situation is different. You might start with $1,000 budget a month. You might start with $0 budget a month. And all those answers to all those questions are different, but those answers to those questions are this business. How do you expect to be successful in this business if you don't have those questions answered? Or if you're not on the right track to answer these questions? I'll wait. Just kidding. So, with that being said, if you have the means, and you have to be really serious about this, by the way. It's got to be like you have to succeed or not do it at all. Don't even get into it if there's the option of not succeeding. Okay? So that's number one. Get a mentor, get a coach if your life situation is right. Even if it isn't, I would strongly recommend it. Now, option B, if you're just coming out of high school, college, maybe you're middle-aged, maybe you're older, but you went through a bad time, you don't have money, you're in a poor life situation for whatever reason. And things happen, right? You could be up, then you could be down, and it's going to happen to me. It's going to happen to everybody eventually in this life, unfortunately, and we just have to stay humble. But with that being said, the second best way, option B, to get into this business is work on a team that does this business. Why would you say that, Raul? Wow, you guys are filled with good questions. Well, what is a team? Okay. A team is people collectively coming together on one mission to succeed or to win or to fulfill a goal or fulfill a need or fulfill something, right? Collectively, people come together to go from here to here, here to here, right? Typically, does a team have a leader, a coach, I used to play baseball, so I think of it this way. Does a baseball team have a pitching coach, a hitting coach, a outfield coach, sideline coach, right? Bullpen coach. And then there's a general manager coach thing. Then there's an owner, blah, 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 right? And these players, all of them are rowing in the direction to win a World Series. What are the coaches doing as well? Rowing in a direction to win a World Series. Okay? Same thing with the team. So if you can't afford a coach to go one-on-one with you, why would you not join a team that there's a coach already there? Possibly more than one coach. Do you have the questions answered from what I told you 3 minutes ago? Now, why do people avoid wanting to work on a team? Well, they don't want to eat shit. Okay? Every time someone wants to start this business and they say, hey, I don't have money, I have a couple one-on-one coaching clients. I don't have a ton, but I have a couple, and they're rock stars, right? They're rock stars. They get it, and I'm just helping them like really fucking hammer it, right? Get to the next level. So some haven't done deals before and are really getting there, and some have done many deals and whatever. Anyways, if you don't have the means, why would you not get a coach? So when I did the meetup the other day, there's a few people and they're like, yeah, I want to get in. I'm like, look, I could coach you one-on-one. I don't do it with everybody, but number one, you got to be dedicated, and we're going to have to go through like a quick little process, a phone call to see if you are. Number two, you gotta have some means, bro. I ain't cheap. And usually a good coach is not cheap, and that's okay, because when you pay attention. But if you're gonna join a team, are you gonna start at the top and then go work your way to the bottom? Or are you gonna start from the bottom, work your way to the top? That's the problem. People are like, oh man, I gotta start cold calling. Man, I gotta start inputting data into a spreadsheet. Man, I gotta start with skip tracing. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah, dude. If you were to do it by yourself, you were either to do it or you're going to have somebody do it. So, option one, get a coach or a mentor. Option two, work for a team because a coach or a mentor exists on that team. And do you think some guidance is better than no guidance? I hope you answered this question correctly, because I know if you're listening to this, you are not dumb. I hope not. So, joining a team is probably can be the most fulfilling thing if you join the right team. Sorry. Not only do you get a coach or a mentor and a hitting coach and a pitching coach and all that, but you get other like-minded individuals looking for the same thing, collaborating, all going the same direction. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And like, for instance, I had, his name is Adrian. He started with us as a cold caller. That's kind of like the bottom where you start in our company. We have a couple cold callers and they work from our office, and I coach them personally. Lewis coaches them. And then we have, cold callers have been there for a while, so they coach you and you talk to sellers. And some of our callers are even closing deals on the phone now because they've gotten that good. Adrian started as a cold caller. And Adrian always kind of shined. He was like, you could tell he was pretty advanced. And little by little, we got these two deals on our inventory, and he sold them while he was cold calling. He sold them to a buyer that he met or knew before or something like that. He sold two deals for about a $35,000 profit. And so he got paid commission, and he was still cold calling. Then he was about to sell another deal and said, hold on, what's going on here? We started talking to him. We're like, hey, why don't you come shadow me for a little bit? I'm going to show you how to sell some deals for real and see. So he shadowed me, shadowed Lewis. And now he is our dispositions manager and he's our transaction coordinator. He probably will make either 6 figures or very close to 6 figures in about 8 months of working in the year. And this started as cold calling on a team. And he had aspirations of doing this himself, and he could still do it himself if he wanted to, but he sees how cool it is to work with a team and when everyone's rowing in the right direction. I don't want to keep rambling here. I keep coughing, damn it. I don't want to keep rambling here. 2 ways. 1, get a coach mentor. 2, join the right team. If you're in South Florida and any of these 2 interest you, you can check out my website. If not, guys, there's so many free resources out there. Go to a meetup. Find people on Instagram, Facebook. Find the right people. Find the doers. Go out there, meet them, call them, send them a DM, and connect. Have them be your mentor or join their team. Love you guys. Subscribe if you guys like this stuff. I appreciate you again. Wholesale Mastery, by the way, just came out. I haven't even announced it yet, really. I said it in another podcast. But Wholesale Mastery just came out. 5-week interactive course. Damn it. You have access to me in a WhatsApp chat. When you join, it's beast. RaulBolufe.com/coaching. Love you guys. I'll see you on the other side.